Hello guys, and welcome to another plan with me. This week we're going to plan for the 7th through the 13th. The vibes are probably going to be off in this video. I'm dealing with some pretty heavy things right now, but I need something to distract me, and playing with stickers is that. So I'm just going to push through working on this video, but if there is any weird cuts, it's because I am waiting on some difficult phone calls. But I'm going to be using the Western Vibes kit from SPC. Here are the full boxes, the washi. I have all the things all over the place because I just pulled out everything with the boxes. But sorry about the neighbor mowing the lawn. This is just how it's going to be, simply. I am going to be using the Yeehaw bundle from my shop. And we're going to use a mixture of coral and zebra. I thought that would be cool to bring in kind of almost like the cow print, the black and white. So we've got the underlays here, the washi, overlays, scripts, date numbers, all of the things. But we are going to just get right into it. I do also have these extra skin tones, but I'm just going to use the one that's in the kit because I literally don't care. My inserts are from Printpression, and yeah. Okay, so we are going to put the glitter headers down. This week was a bad one, if I'm going to be honest with you. Just is what it is. Monday was my grandmother's birthday, post office drop, groceries, McDonald's. I had to get like this steam mask thing because I was pretty sick this day. I worked, watched YouTube, and then I made a pasta salad. Where's my days of the week? Put the days of the week on the top. I'm going to do the hole protectors. These are font choice 5 in zebra. These are hole 3 in zebra. Or you can get them in the bundle, or if you just want that half of the page, it's called Weekly Essentials in the shop. But Tuesday, I slept like shit. I had been sleeping like horrible because of my cough, and then I was trying to sleep more like sitting up because of the post-nasal drip, which was making the cough worse. But then sleeping like that really hurt my back, and I was like in excruciating pain for days. It was horrible vibes. But I slept like shit, and then I worked, and then watched YouTube, got Sonic. My back was like excruciating. I was really like struggling that day. And then I was catching up on all the Love Island I had missed while I was away, because Love Island is like 5 days a week. So being gone on a trip really got me behind on both. Well, I was already behind on UK, but it got me behind on US, which I was like up to date with. So that happened. Wednesday I planned and I worked, YouTube, binge, and then because I hadn't been feeling great, me and Andrea skipped on doing like our whole girls day so that I could just rest. But we had tickets to go see Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so we went into that, which was fun. My back was really, really, really bad that day, like the worst it had been. Andrea ended up giving me like this thing to like stretch out your neck, and Aleve and a bunch of other like contraptions to help, and that like neck stretcher really, really helped. And then I came home and watched a bunch more Love Island. Thursday, Chris went and got my car inspected so that I could do my new registration. And I was working while he did that, and he brought us home Sonic. I was just binge watching TV. I don't really know what I was watching, so I did not mark it. And then I called my grandmother because she was having to be put under she's been in the hospital for an emergency surgery, and they literally weren't sure if she was gonna wake up. So I called her. Thankfully her surgery was the next day and everything went good, and like she's back home now and she's good. But I called her, and then I FaceTimed with my sister because I was quite upset about the whole situation, obviously. And then Friday I slept in and then just kind of vibed all day because I, again, wasn't feeling great. YouTube binge, work, and then I ended up getting my period because I didn't have enough issues going on. So that happened, and then played Arc Nova basically all day as well. Saturday is where things just kind of took a really bad turn for us and our families. But I worked, I baked dessert for game night, YouTube binge, had game night, we had Sloppy Joes, and then basically Chris got a really devastating phone call regarding his dad that, like, because we were going up at the end of the month, that, like, basically Chris needed to get there as soon as possible. So, like, we immediately that night booked a flight for, like, the next day, which was yesterday in real time. And Sunday, me and Chris, we went out to breakfast because we just wanted to do something together before he left, because I can't take the time off of work as much as it sucks. Like, that's the downside of being, like, a business owner, is you don't have vacation time, and, like, I still have to pay the bills regardless of what's going on with us personally. So I had to stay back. So we're going to be, like, apart for a few weeks while he's home until I get up there on the 28th. So we did that, and then we just kind of, like, cuddled, literally. That's all we did, is just cuddle all day until it was time to take him to the airport. And then I took him to the airport, and then I worked, and then I had, like, 18 mental breakdowns because basically, he was supposed to fly from Austin to Dallas, Dallas to Syracuse, but his flight leaving Austin was delayed, so he missed his connection flight in Dallas, and then they put him on a flight from Dallas to Charlotte, Charlotte to Syracuse, to get to Syracuse at, like, 11 a.m., and then he gets on that flight, and they just don't have a pilot. So then he gets rebooked to leave Dallas at 5 a.m. to get the connecting flight in Charlotte. And then that flight gets delayed, and then he would miss that connecting flight. Then they rebooked him to fly from Dallas to Chicago, Chicago to Syracuse. And it's just been, like, a really horrible time. I was up all night with him on the phone. And honestly, things have just proceeded to get worse. So basically everything that happened last week, I feel like I flew through that because none of it is good. I don't want to talk about any of it. It's all horrible, awful, devastating. But, yeah. So, basically, I just want this to be a PSA to, like, hold the ones you love close, because you just never know what's gonna happen. My heart is truly broken for Chris and his brother and their mother, and just all of them really are going through it right now, and it's gonna be a hard couple of months. It's gonna be a hard time. Like, I don't think no two losses are alike, but I've also lost a parent, so I guess I can at least know what not to say in this situation, because it's really just shit. Like, it's just shitty. There's nothing more to say. I was just on the phone with my mother-in-law, and she's crying, and I'm just like, I am sorry I'm not there. And she's like, do not be sorry. Like, you gotta keep taking care of your regular life. And I'm like, I know. I love you guys, and it's just been hard. I guess Chris's brother has really been a wonderful rock for Chris's mom during this time. He's been, I guess, very wonderful, which I'm grateful that they have him and that he's been able to be strong during this. I'm just waiting for Chris to call me or to text me. He did land, but I don't know that he's been given the news yet, so I'm just keeping my eyes peeled on my phone. I think the zebra does look quite cool with this kit. It's like a fun vibe, very vibey. And I used this kit because this is about, like, was our Mark's 1 year, basically, since we moved to Texas. Technically, it was the week prior, but this is like our first full week in Texas. As Texans, you know, so thought of, oh my god, I just did that backwards. I guess this is how we're doing it. It's nothing I can do about it. It's what happens when you're planning and your brain is a scrambled egg. I messed up the bottom washi in the last video too. I'm filming them on the same day. I also forgot the date numbers. We'll go do that in a sec. Sorry about my voice also being kind of raspy and gross. Just is what it is. I'm gonna pull in this. I do have a couple of different paisley patterns in the shop, which would be fun with this one because there's a lot of paisleys in the patterns. If you weren't trying to go the full yeehaw route, as I did. Okay, let's put the date numbers in before we proceed. Okay, so we got the 7. Okay. Oh, guys. I'm just working. I put the thing on there. Sorry, I'm just gonna have the rest of the space be sped through. Yo, this is the most all over the place video I think I've ever filmed, and I would apologize for it, but I simply am not even sorry. It's been a horrible day, but it is quite literally midnight, and I just got home from Andrea's, and I'm catching a flight. I have to be to the airport in 11 hours, but I'm really, really anxious right now, and I really don't want to be alone with my thoughts, aka laying down in bed. So we are going to continue on, and you guys are going to be my distraction. I'm going to have plenty of time to sit around and do nothing tomorrow and be with my thoughts, because I am going home. Chris's dad unfortunately did pass away today, I guess, technically yesterday, and yeah, basically I need to go and be there for Chris, so that's what I will be doing by leaving in the morning. Well, not really. The best flight that I could find was to leave here tomorrow around 2 o'clock-ish, and I'll get there tomorrow night, and then I'll be home Friday night. It's really quick, but it's what I could swing financially, and yeah, so it's what we're doing. And yeah, basically I went to Andrea's tonight for just because I wanted to be with friends. We had like a little game night with our friend Tony and such, and was able to just decompress and not think about the awfulness of the day, as well as I did need to borrow a suitcase from her because Chris has my suitcase, and I had ordered a suitcase because I was already going up there in a couple of weeks. But my suitcase, though it'll be here tomorrow, it will most likely not be here before I need to leave. So basically it made more sense for me to just borrow something from her, A, so I could pack, and B, like, if it doesn't come in time, because I have to, my flight's at like 1:50, I think. So I need to be there by like noon at the latest. So I'm gonna need to leave here around 11-ish just to be safe because of like lunchtime traffic. So it just says it'll be here by 10 p.m. Oh my god. By 10 p.m. and that didn't really feel like, I don't know what's going on here. That didn't feel safe, so I'm just borrowing her suitcase, thankfully. And then she was also like, what are you gonna do on your layover? I was like, I don't know, read. She's like, are you gonna bring headphones? I'm like, I don't have wireless headphones. So she's like, oh my god. So she lent me her like over-the-ear wireless headphones because she also knows that I hate in-ear headphones. They hurt my head. It's just not the vibe. So was able to get all of those things from her. And yeah, basically that's what we did. She also got me McDonald's, and it was actually so cute. Like, Nick went to get the kids from school, and the second they got in the house, Theo just like saw me and he ran and gave me the biggest hug. And he's 3, so like obviously like he doesn't get that like I've had a bad day, but like that little boy did not know how badly I needed that hug, and it was a very healing hug for the moment. Okay, and that is the base. Now we will zoom in. Zoom in for the day by day. This is like so annoying because it has the extenders on the one side. But yeah, in the sidebar, I am gonna put this little Texas icon. And oh, my shoulder. This shoulder pain I've had going on now for like a week is really getting old. So I'm just gonna write 1 year. This is like the first full week to mark the 1 year mark of living in Texas. So let us begin. Little things. We're gonna do the 5 little things at the top here. I do, like I said, think that the zebra is really fun with this art. And the reddish color. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna mark is my grandma's birthday, so I am gonna use the cake icon from the mini icons sheet. And then we had a post office drop, so I have the mail icon from the mini icons sheet. That is in coral. The icons are in coral and the scripts are in zebra. This has PO drop, that's in font choice 2. It's a custom. Oh my god. Already off to a horrible start. Holy macaroni. Nope, this one was on, right? Oh my god. Then we went grocery shopping, so we got the grocery cart icon in coral from the mini icons sheet, as well as a grocery script in font choice 2 in zebra. We've got the hash brown from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script in font choice 2 in zebra. We've got the stethoscope from the mini icons sheet in coral, and I'm gonna write in steam mask. It's like from Vicks, and you like put in like the Vicks stuff, and it is really soothing if you're having a cough. Okay, so I'm gonna mark working. and YouTube binge, and then I'm putting in meal prep to indicate my pasta salad making. For work, I have the laptop from the SPC, and then I have a work script in Font Choice 2 in Zebra. For the YouTube binge, I've got the movie clapper icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as YouTube binge script, Font Choice 2. Then I've got the cutting board icon from the mini icons sheet in Coral, as well as meal prep. This is from the foil bundle, but it is in Font Choice 4 in Zebra. And then the first thing that I want to mark on this day is that I slept like shit. So we're gonna use this, and then we will mark work. So for slept like shit, I have the bed icon from the mini icon sheet, as well as tired as fuck. It's from the foil bundle, but it's Font Choice 5 in Zebra. And for work, we've got the retro computer from SPC, as well as the work script in Font Choice 2 in Zebra. And then down here, I'm going to mark YouTube binge that we got Sonic. I'm gonna mark my back pain that I was dealing with this day, as well as watching Love Island. Freaking love Love Island, it's so good. For YouTube binge, we've got the YouTube laptop from SPC, as well as YouTube binge. This is in Zebra, but the way it landed, it looks all black. We've got the Sonic bag from the SPC, as well as a fast food script from the foil bundle, but it is Font Choice 5 in Zebra. Then I've got this munchkin from Once More with Love with some back pain, and just a WTF custom in Font Choice 2 unfoiled. And for Love Island, we've got the Coral Mini Icon TV, as well as a Love Island custom in Font Choice 6 unfoiled. Okay. First thing I'm gonna mark here is plan. And then I'm gonna mark working with a flag. And then I'm gonna mark YouTube binge with a little thing. Perfect. So for planning, I have the sticker from SPC, as well as the plan script in Font Choice 2 in Zebra. And then for working, I've got the packages from SPC. And for work, I've got the work script in Font Choice 2 in Zebra. I missed YouTube, pulling stuff for YouTube binge in both of my videos that I filmed. What is wrong with me? For YouTube binge, I'm just gonna use the laptop icon from the mini icons sheet. And then, I'm just gonna use the TV time script from the bundle in Zebra, I guess. And then me and Andrea went to go see Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone at the movie theater, which was so fun. And my back pain was like really, really, really bad this day. So I'm gonna mark it again. So it was like the worst that it was. Like I could not like get comfortable even in bed. It was really bad. And then I'm gonna mark a Love Island again. Okay, so then for going to see Harry Potter, I've got this like Ron Munchkin from Once More with Love, and then the With Andrea custom and Font Choice 2 in Zebra. I'm gonna mark my back pain with another one of those back pain icons from Once More with Love, as well as a WTF again. And then marking Love Island literally exactly the same. And that is the first half of this week. Moving on to the second half. The first thing I'm gonna mark is Chris taking my car to its little appointment. And then work. And then Sonic. So for the car appointment, I've got the car icon from the mini icons sheet, and I've got the appointment script from the bundle, but it is font choice 4 in zebra. For working, we've got the laptop from SPC as well as a work script in font choice 2 in zebra. And for Sonic, I've got the little takeout icon from the mini icons sheet as well as the takeout script from the foil bundle, but that is font choice 6 in zebra. And then down here, I'm gonna mark binge watching TV, calling my grandmother, and FaceTiming with my sister. I'm very excited to get to hug my sis tomorrow. She's picking me up from the airport. So for binge watch, I've got the retro TV from SPC as well as the binge watch script from the bundle, but it is in font choice 5 in zebra. For calling my grandma, I'm going to use this phone icon. And then for FaceTiming my sister, I've got the phone, like the retro looking phone from SPC, as well as a FaceTime Sissy custom in font choice 2 in zebra. Up here, the first thing I'm going to mark is sleeping in. And then I just kind of relaxed for a good portion of the day because I was not feeling good. And then I had a YouTube binge. So for sleeping in, we got the slippers from SPC as well as a sleep in script from the foil bundle, but it is in font choice 3 in zebra. For relaxing, we've got Lottie with like her laying in bed. We've got a relax script from the foil bundle, but that's font choice 6 in zebra. Then for YouTube binge, we've got the laptop from the mini icons sheet in coral, and we've got YouTube binge in font choice 4 in zebra. Then I'm gonna take this box to mark work. And I did get my period this day, just to add to all of my ailments. And I was playing a lot of Arc Nova with Emily this day. So for work, I've got the laptop from SPC as well as a work script in font choice 2 in zebra. For getting my period, I have the panties icon from the mini icons sheet as well as a fuck my uterus script in font choice 2 unfoiled. And then for Arc Nova, I've got the paw print from the mini icons sheet as well as an Arc Nova script in font choice 2 unfoiled. Moving on to Saturday, I am going to use one of these boxes to mark working. And I did some baking this day and had a YouTube binge. So for working, I'm going to use this computer from SPC as well as a work script in font choice 2 in zebra. For baking, I do have the mixer from the mini icons sheet. I ran out of bake script, so I'm just going to write it in. And then for YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper icon in coral as well as a YouTube binge script in font choice 3 in silver. And then I'm going to use a flag to mark a game night. And then Andrea made sloppy joes for dinner. And then this was the night that we got the phone call that Chris needed to get home ASAP. So for game night, I've got Lottie playing cards as well as a game night script in font choice 2 in zebra. For sloppy joes, I've got the place setting icon from the mini icon sheet. And then for the phone call, I've got the smartphone icon from the mini icons sheet as well as a WTF script in font choice 2 unfoiled. And then Sunday, the first thing I'm going to mark is me and Chris went out on a breakfast date first thing in the morning. And then we just came home and cuddled literally for hours. Just like hung out, watched TV. So for the date, I am going to use this like breakfast plate from SPC. I'm going to use the date night in the, from the bundle, but I'm going to cut off the night because it's a breakfast date, not a evening type of date. And then I'm just going to pop the date in. That's font choice 3. And I've got this couple from SPC. And I have a with Chris, which I am going to cut in half to mark it like this with Chris. And then I ended up bringing Chris to the airport after that. So I'm gonna use this. And then I got literally barely any work done because I was very like distraught, but I did a little bit of work, so I'm gonna mark that kind of small. And then I had a mental breakdown this evening, so I'm gonna mark that as well. So for dropping off Chris, I'm going to use the plain icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as a with Chris custom. That's in a past font of the month. And then for work, I'm just going to use the planner icon, as well as a work script in font choice 2 and zebra. Then I have this like sad munchkin from Once More with Love, and a mental fucking breakdown script, which is in the foil bundle, but it is also in font choice 5. And that is everything. I'm now going to zoom out so I can show you guys the finished spread. And here it is. I think this looks actually so freaking cute. And then for what's going in to the D-stash, we've got that page, that page, that page, that page, that one, this one, that is not this. We've got overlay here, some full boxes, and some underlays. And that is everything, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down, because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.